Hello there, dear listeners. It's not every day that we find ourselves at the crossroads of science and spirituality, where the whispers of evolution echo through the corridors of faith. But that's precisely where we find ourselves today, as we explore the thoughts of a man who saw the future with eyes wide open to the past, Teilhard de Chardin. Now I invite you, let's meander together through the tapestry of his most intriguing work, The Phenomenon of Man, and see if we can't discover something hidden within ourselves along the way. Picture, if you will, a philosopher in the habit of a Jesuit priest, with the perceptive eyes of a scientist standing before the expanse of the universe and human history. Teilhard de Chardin was not just any thinker. He was a paleontologist, a theologian, a mystic who sought to reconcile the empirical and the divine, science and spirituality. He set forth on an audacious journey, seeking answers to some of life's most enduring mysteries. Where have we come from, and where are we headed? Now let me ask you something. Imagine for a moment that all life, the entire universe, is moving toward a final point of unity, a pinnacle of complexity and consciousness. What if our own evolution is a part of something bigger, a phenomenon sweeping us along a current of cosmic progress? How would that shape our understanding of ourselves and our purpose? It's a question that gets the gears turning, doesn't it? Well, hold on to that thought. To truly grasp the core of Teilhard de Chardin's vision, we must dive into the heart of evolution itself. Just as life evolved from single-celled organisms into the diverse array of species we see today, Teilhard argued that humanity is evolving towards an omega point, a maximum level of complexity and consciousness. He suggested that this process culminates in a unification, not just of humanity, but of all matter and consciousness in the universe. It's as if every thread of our lives is part of a grand tapestry, moving towards a design we can only begin to comprehend. In terms of clarity, think of it like this. Picture evolution not as a tree, with branches leading to separate destinies, but as a river, converging to a point where every drop becomes part of a vast, interconnected ocean. Teilhard described this in terms of noosphere, a layer of thought encircling our planet, emerging from and transcending the biosphere. Every act of creativity, each discovery, and each act of love, he believed, adds to the depth of this noosphere, pushing us incrementally toward our collective destiny. Teilhard de Chardin experienced the world at a time when old paradigms were crumbling and new ones were yet to be firmly established. The world wars had shaken humanity, but the pulse of progress hummed beneath the rubble. In this crucible of change, Teilhard saw not the end times, but the birth pains of a new era. He witnessed the explosion of human innovation and foresaw the digital age, where information would accelerate our evolution toward the omega point. But let's shift our gaze to history for a moment, shall we? Imagine the Renaissance, a time when art, science, and discovery bloomed like flowers after a long winter. Teilhard's ideas parallel the unification of disciplines that marked that period. Philosophers, artists, and scientists worked hand in hand, driven by a sense of purpose that transcended their individual pursuits. The Renaissance didn't just leave us with beautiful artifacts. It left us with a newfound sense of human potential. In a similar vein, Teilhard's thoughts challenge us to see beyond the boundaries of our disciplines and toward the convergent future they herald. Through the looking glass of history and thought, we can see echoes of Teilhard's philosophy. Plato's ideal forms, Aristotle's final cause, Augustine's city of God, even the Buddha's interconnectedness of all things. They all speak in different dialects, the language of unity and convergence. Teilhard de Chardin stands on the shoulders of these giants, looking forward to where their ideas converge. Ethics, dear listeners, is where this journey takes a turn inward. How do we act if we truly believe in Teilhard's vision? What moral considerations arise when we see every choice as a stitch in the fabric of the noosphere? Teilhard faced this dilemma head-on, seeing that every action either helped or hindered the pull toward the omega point. The ethical implications of this can feel like a weight or a liberation, depending on how you see it. What would you do if you knew that each of your actions contributed to the evolution of consciousness itself? Now, let's not forget how culture reflects our deepest philosophical musings. Consider for a moment works of literature that explore the evolution of humanity. H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, with its Morlocks and Eloi, presents a divergent evolutionary destiny. Or take Stanley Kubrick's 2001, A Space Odyssey, which posits an enigmatic force nudging humanity toward a new phase of existence. Through these creations, the new sphere breathes, reflecting and reshaping our collective journey. When we look at conversations taking place today, we see that Teilhard's ideas are more relevant than ever. The internet, a digital noosphere, has connected human consciousness like never before. Some eagerly anticipate a technological singularity that mirrors the omega point, while others warn of losing our humanity in the process. Which path do you stand on? Are these discussions not threads of the same cloth, woven together by the questions Teilhard posed to us all? In considering the importance of these musings, Teilhard's vision remains a compass guiding us through the uncharted territories of the 21st century. It compels us to ponder our impact on the Earth and prompts us to consider our trajectory as a species. Will our technological advances lead to unity or division? Will our collective consciousness rise to the challenge of our environmental, social, and cosmic imperatives? As we reach the end of our philosophical journey together, let's bring these ideas into a synthesis. Teilhard de Chardin offered us a narrative where science does not negate spirituality, but rather they merge in a dance of purpose and progress. He invited us to envision a world where our diversity converges towards a common destiny, where each of us is a co-creator in the unfolding story of the universe. I want to express my deepest gratitude to you for embarking on this remarkable exploration with me. As you step back into the rhythm of your daily lives, I leave you with a few lanterns to light your way. What role will you play in the story of human evolution? In what ways can your actions contribute to the growth of the noosphere? How will you move towards the omega point in your own unique way? As we part ways, my friends, take with you a sense of wonder and a belief in the vast potential that resides within each of us. Remember that the phenomenon of man, the story of our evolution and unity, is an ongoing narrative, and you are both its author and its subject. Let's strive to be conscious participants in this epic of the cosmos, steering towards a future that honors the legacy of our past and the promise of our future. Thank you, and until we meet again, may your journey through this world be filled with curiosity, compassion, and a ceaseless quest for unity in the grand tapestry of life. Goodbye for now.